After a championship-esque year of rail fanning, 2025 is now in our rearview mirrors, and with 2026 out our front windshields, who knows what this new year will provide for us. Welcome, folks. It is Thursday, January 1st, 2026, and I'd first like to wish everybody a Happy New Year. It looks like a beautiful sunny day for rail fanning, but let me tell you, it is not for it. It is still winter in upstate New York, and it's still freezing our butts off cold out here. And hope everybody survived those horrific snowstorms we've been having. But with that, it looks like here comes our first train of the year, so let's wave the green flag and get this year off rolling. This train appears to be coming to a stop. I don't know why, but if we're not back in 5 minutes, just wait longer, because I may or may not have an answer to why this train has come to a complete stop. Alrighty then, after doing Scooby-Doo, solving mysteries, and I learned throughout Facebook and other fellow rail fans that this train is eastbound intermodal CSX I-158, destinated for Baltimore, Maryland, and this train is dead. The crew, that is. This crew is out of their 12-hour time window, so this train is dead in law, because crews cannot work out more than 12 hours on their shifts. Time limit. Something like that. Anyway, don't get your panties all in a bunch, because traffic may slow down a little bit, but with CSX's Mohawk Sub being a double-track mainline, traffic will remain to move out through this area, as Track 1 still remains open and clear, as this dead-in-law I-158 sits on track number 2. Coming up on track number 1, leading is AMTK 89, a P42DC in the Phase 5 pit scheme leads Maple Leaf P063 coming from New York City on its way to Toronto, Ontario. That's in Canada, just in case you didn't know that. This train is a little tardy today. This train is running just a few minutes late off its scheduled time at 10:52, but now it's 11:12. If this train wants to be on time, they have to pick up the pace. As 63 heads for the border, runs for the border, I did not realize that my camera was dirty. Crap. Good thing I cleaned it, or else this video would be one big train wreck. Get it? Because this is a train video.
Brother, this guy stinks!
Now arriving on track 1, next to around the bend, is Empire Service 284 with yet another P42 DC number 132, also in the Phase 5 pit scheme. Rounds the bend and arrives to Amsterdam Station on time at 11:54 a.m. Good for them. As 284 blows this popsicle stand after completing their station stop. CSX I-158 still sits with no crew, and with no crew in sight, I'm beginning to think that I'm gonna climb aboard and take this train for a train ride spin myself. No, I am just kidding. Never trespass on railroad property. Never climb on railroad property. It's bad and dangerous. Okay? After over an hour, I-158 is finally back on the move with its new crew. Shit, it's cold as here. Here comes I-3. Alright. What a way to start the year. Shit. Oh, now it's a short train. I-158 was short. How big is 003? 380 for I-003. Alrighty then. I thought it was coming the other way. I kept looking that way thinking it's a westbound. Amtrak Lakeshore Limited 48 with 46 leaving. that will wrap up the 1st of January 2026. Moving on to a rainy afternoon, a rainy Friday. Excuse me, a rainy. Let's try that again. On this rainy Friday afternoon, we catch a rare daylight run over the Mohawk suburbs CSX I-002 UPS Express with a single GEVO leading this midget train. After this short I-22 clears, we gear up for I-104, the main event of the day with CSX EMD SD70 map, non-flare map, 4548 leading 2 heritage units back-to-back, CSX P.M. Lee Heritage Unit 1875 and CSX 1972, a Family Lines Heritage Unit. Apologies for my fat-ass finger getting in the way. I don't know what I was doing. On the 14th, we drive an hour and a half south from Schenectady to Otsego, New York to catch Norfolk Southern Container Train 265 with NS 1080 still in the fresh paint of the Delaware and Hudson Heritage Unit, which was painted and recently back in the summer of 2025, leading NS 8098, the Conrail Heritage Unit. Killing 2 birds with 1 stone, because before today, I'd never caught any of these heritage units. So check that off the bucket list. Today's NS 265 runs on its inaugural run from Ayer, Massachusetts to Chicago, Illinois via the CSX B&A line and the newly reopened Voorheesville track, going from CSX in Voorheesville and connecting it to the NS Freight line in Delancey, New York. And now we have reached the halfway point of this video, or at least I think it's the halfway point. This halfway point, let's go into our honorable mentions, brought to you by me being a dumbass and not recording for dumb reasons. First, we go back to January 12th, where I caught this eastbound ethanol train with a UP EMD leader and a UPGE as a rear DPU. I didn't get to film this train because my phone was just about dead. That freaking sucks. And then moving to January 15th, which was my homie's birthday, Antonio from Mohawk Sub Productions. Go check out his channel. Happy birthday, Antonio, if you're watching this. But this bastard snuck up on us. M363 going westbound with 5 locomotives, including a CP locomotive and 2 Kansas City Southern locomotives. But like I said, this bastard snuck up on us, so we got no video of this train. But I promise you, this did happen. I'm not lying. And that will be our honorable mentions, and on to the rest of the video. January 16th, Friday, we're at O+Ave in Glenville, New York. We got 16R coming with the Illinois Terminal 1072 coming, trailing second. same place, and we got NS 49A grain train headed back to, well, Binghamton for now. After the adventures in Norfolk Southern, we returned to the Amtrak Amsterdam station along the CSX Mohawk subdivision, and our first catch is westbound Manifest M363 with CSX 427 at Y&2 leading today's train west to Avon, Indiana. Next up is Amtrak Maple Leaf 63, running over an hour late today. Excuse me. Super late today.
Detector, milepost 1.
As we approach our second to last day, 6 out of 7, we are back along the CSX Mohawk subdivision in Amsterdam, New York, at the Amtrak station. And today, I'm not alone. Today, I'm joined by Rennell from Mr. Reed's Rail Videos and More. Go check out his YouTube channel where he makes excellent, great videos. And our first train that we see is CSX M363, and unlike yesterday's 363 with a Y&2 leader, today's train is a Y&2 on the opposite end. It's the rear DPU of today's train. Interesting to see a line 2 leader yesterday and see a line 2 after your debut today. Let me know in the comments which one you prefer, to have a line 2 leading or a line 2 as your debut. And with just being past halfway, here are my power rankings for my top 5 favorite catches so far in January. And with no surprise, NS265 that was on January 14th still holds strong as my favorite catch so far. And second is the I-104 we call on the 9th with a Mac leading the Heritage Duo. And as you can see, Amtrak is not on this top 5 list. So the freight trains are kicking Amtrak's butt right now.
CSX equipment defect detector milepost 177.4.
In the model.
Track 2. No defects. No defects. Total axle 18810 of
188 axis. IO19, truck 2 west.
34 arriving Amsterdam.
Just taking a pee-pee. Got all the snow in the back of that car. found an motor on track 2. I think it was I-104.
CSX, equipment defect detector, milepost 177.4. Track 2. No defects. No defects. Total axle 430. End of transmission.
I-104, no defects, guy park clear, CQ-175, track 2 east,
CSX, equipment defect detector, milepost 177.4. Track 1. Milepost 177.4. No defects. No defects. Total axle 20. End of transmission.
20 axles.
PA1 conductor to head end. Okay, to depart Amsterdam, stop in the block and on the pier and no traffic.
There was only 20 axles. Midget.
CSX, equipment defect detector, milepost 177.4. Track 2.
Yep. No.
CSX, equipment defect detector, milepost 177.4. Track 2. No defects. No defects. Total axle 4. 8. End of transmission.
Up track 48 with the 113, no defect. Guy park to east.
Here comes Empire Service 280. Running over 2 hours late. 2 hours and 6 minutes late, I think. And with that, we have crossed the finish line. Congratulations to Norfolk Southern and 265 with the Delaware and Hudson Heritage Unit leading the Commonwealth Heritage Unit back to back. They have won my favorite catch of January. What an amazing start into 2026. Hopefully the rest of the year will be like this. That would be amazing. Thank you for tuning in, and I am done here.
Are you ready? Hey, are you ready for this? Are you hanging on the edge of your seat? Out of the doorway, the bullets rip to the sound of the beat, yeah. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone, and another one gone. Another one bites the dust, hey. Hey, I'm gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. Let's go! Another one bites the dust.
That is all, folks. Remember to like and subscribe. Real Racing Productions would like to thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoyed today's video.